tell you a secret. Seborrheic dermatitis is not dandruff, and treating it like dandruff actually backfires. Seborrheic dermatitis just doesn't start on your scalp. For many people, it starts inside the body, especially in their gut. So in this video, I'll talk about why regular dandruff treatments don't fix seborrheic dermatitis and what to do instead. Let's dig into this. Okay, so first let's talk about why dandruff treatments don't always work for seborrheic dermatitis. Dandruff is usually just dry skin that flakes. Seborrheic dermatitis is completely different. Science shows that it's an inflammatory condition, not just flaking problem like the internet says. Studies have shown that when the gut is inflamed and out of balance, it can change how your skin produces oil called sebum. Due to the inflammation of your gut, the sebum or oil becomes thicker and more irritating. And guess what? Who loves this thicker sebum? An yeast called Malassezia that lives on your skin, on your scalp as well. Malassezia goes out of balance as a result of this. So in all of this, the question becomes how the treatments fail here. Most dandruff treatments are very strong. There is no denial in that. So the way they work is that yes, they keep the yeast in balance, but they're so strong, they're so potent that oftentimes if you use them constantly, they strip the scalp's natural oil. The barrier of your scalp gets weakened. As a result, the scalp gets drier and irritated. And what does the body do when your scalp gets too dry? It starts overcompensating that dryness by producing more sebum or more oil. Studies show that this oil rebound can actually feed Malassezia even more, means it makes the whole situation worse. So the flakes come back, the itching comes back, and it feels like the dandruff treatments, no matter how strong they are not working on your scalp. And that's why, my friend, treating seborrheic dermatitis using only anti-dandruff or antifungal shampoo backfires. It's not because the shampoos don't work, it's not because the shampoos are not potent, it's because the side effects that come with it. So now the question is, what helps instead? If I cannot use an anti-dandruff shampoo every day all the time, then what should I do to keep my seborrheic dermatitis under control? I was on the same boat. I was thinking about it too, and then I found a solution. The first step should be you support your body from inside. Research shows that your gut and your skin always talk to each other through your immune system, because gut is not only a part of the digestive system, it is a big part of the immune system as well. And the whole thing is called gut-skin axis, and this is the area I work on. This is my expertise. So coming back to this, when the gut is inflamed, the immune system, because it's also part of your gut, stays overreactive and the skin reacts. It goes crazy, and it not only affects the skin on your face, it also affects the scalp. But the good news is certain nutrients help the skin to calm down or the inflammation to calm down. For example, zinc supplements found to help with oil production, which supports skin healing. As a result, it can support your seborrheic dermatitis indirectly. Besides this, another supplement which I can vouch personally is the vitamin D supplements. I have noticed a pattern that whenever I'm going deficient in vitamin D, my seborrheic dermatitis went through the roof. There was a time when I was super deficient in vitamin D, and that time my seborrheic dermatitis was so worse that it was not only affecting my scalp, it came on my face, even on my neck. And vitamin D is so crucial because it regulates the immune system so that it doesn't overreact. And when you have seborrheic dermatitis, you need to take supplements that help with your immune system, because that's going like overreactive. Besides zinc and vitamin D, another nutrient or another supplement that can help you is omega-3. Omega-3s help to calm down the inflammation inside the body. So when you calm down the inflammation, the sebum gets less thicker and Malassezia doesn't get enough sebum to eat onto. As a result, your seborrheic dermatitis calms down. And I'm not making this up. Studies have shown that people with seborrheic dermatitis or any other skin conditions, which is like inflammatory skin condition, often have this nutrient deficiency in their body. And taking supplements definitely helps. Yeah, I know a lot of you might be thinking, can I take them from the food? Yes, it's possible, but it might take longer than supplements. And if you have seborrheic dermatitis, your inflammation is out of balance for so long that you need something that can provide relief immediately. So the first step is that you look inside your body, you fix the inflammation, and the next step is that you pay attention to your scalp health. So yes, you can use the anti-dandruff shampoo, but remember that the goal is not to kill everything that's on your scalp. That's not healthy. Because your scalp is supposed to have those healthy oils, your scalp is supposed to have that yeast. Yes, the problem starts when it goes in overproduction, but when it's balanced, it's actually healthy for your scalp. So the real goal is to protect your scalp health and to protect the scalp barrier. One of the ways to keep your scalp health intact is using nourishing ingredients. And when I talk about nourishing ingredients, yes, I am talking about scalp oils. Now, when you have seborrheic dermatitis, choosing an oil is a nightmare because there are not many options that Malassezia doesn't eat. But there are some oils like MCT oils which are safer for your scalp if you have seborrheic dermatitis. Because Malassezia hates it, it doesn't eat it, so the MCT oil helps to moisturize your scalp. It not only moisturizes, it nourishes, it makes your scalp barrier more protected without making the problem worse. In some cases, you can use jojoba oil, but I must tell you that if you have severe flare-ups going on, avoid jojoba oils. You can only use jojoba oil if you have a healthy scalp which is not facing any flare-ups now. How to use the oil to get the most benefit? You can use them as a pre-shampoo treatment. That's what I do and it helps a lot. What you can do is that you can warm them up a little bit in the microwave like 10 to 30 seconds and then you put it on your scalp and then you leave it for 5 to 10 minutes and then you wash it. Besides that, you can use serums for your seborrheic dermatitis affected scalp. There are so many serums available currently in the market. You can choose any of them. Currently, I'm using the Flaxidol one. It's great. It keeps my scalp super calm and cold and I love this one. So let's clear this up. Using dandruff shampoo alone cannot fix your seborrheic dermatitis. Yes, those shampoos can keep them under control for some time, but they cannot fix it in the longer term. And you can see that even if you're using anti-dandruff or antifungal shampoo, your seborrheic dermatitis is not getting where you are expecting it to go. Seborrheic dermatitis is not a dandruff issue, it's not a hygiene issue, it comes from inside, it's an inflammation issue and you have to make sure that you are healing the inflammation both internally and externally. When you stop drying the scalp and start supporting your gut and the barrier on your scalp, seborrheic dermatitis finally has a chance to calm down. So that was it. I hope you learned something new. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, ciao.